So in this week's Mallorca Updates, we are less than 2 weeks away from the Palma International Boat Show. Mandarin Oriental is open for bookings. The AI Movie Awards comes to Calvià, and this weekend is the Magaluf Half Marathon. So let's start with some very positive news for the Calvià region. The Mandarin Oriental, they had a delay last year and unfortunately had to knock their opening back to this year. But we are delighted to see that everything appears to be on track because they are now taking bookings live on their website from the 1st of June. So that's fantastic news for this region because it's the Mandarin Oriental's first hotel in the Balearics. And of course, it's one of the most famous and well-known hotel brands, especially in the luxury sector across the world. So we really look forward to seeing that opening and seeing what they can bring to the region. Not just with the hotel, but of course they're bringing some world-class restaurants with them as well, two of which Nobu is opening their first restaurant, which is one of the world's most recognizable Japanese restaurants. And something we get asked for all the time is where to go for the best steak in the region. Well, Dani Garcia is opening a high-end steakhouse, so we're very much looking forward to trying that one. Now, we are less than 2 weeks away from one of the biggest events in the Mallorca calendar, and that of course is the Palma International Boat Show. Anybody who works in that sector, of course, it is a huge event, but it's also a huge event for those of you on the island. If you haven't experienced it before, I urge you to get yourself down to Palma. The location is absolutely incredible, which is across from Palma Cathedral. You couldn't have a better backdrop, and it is industry leaders all across the yachting and boating sector coming here to pitch their products, network, showcase all the new innovations, and you will see some incredible yachts and of course amazing networking opportunities. So the dates for Palma International Boat Show is the 29th of April until the 2nd of May. For the runners of you out there, this Saturday, the 18th of April, is the Magaluf Half Marathon and the 10K race. So if you're interested in running and want to see something a little bit different, get yourself down there this weekend. And of course, for those who live here, pay attention to the road closures, as many of our local streets across Palma Nova and Magaluf will of course be closed this Saturday afternoon into the early evening. So good luck to everybody who's taking part in that this weekend. Now, as Mallorca continues to expand and move into different markets and attract people from all types of different sectors, we see that on the 24th to the 25th of April, that Calvià Beach will be hosting the AI Movie Award. If that doesn't tell you that the resort is moving forward, I don't know what does. Somebody asked me this week, where is the best place to go celebrity spotting here in Mallorca? You are likely to see famous faces pop up in all corners of Mallorca. It is becoming more and more popular with people from all walks of life, but as the island continues to improve, of course, that attracts to it lots of famous faces as well. Now, when I got that question, it just made me had a little look back to some of the people that were here last year in Mallorca and some of those that we were also fortunate to look after and take care of and work with. So here's just a few of the famous names that visited Mallorca in 2025. Justin and Hailey Bieber were famously spotted here last year. They was in the Andrax area, but that was no surprise because Hailey Bieber had taken over the famous beach club of Grand Follies to do the launch of her beauty brand Rode. Jennifer Aniston was also here back in July. She was here with Jim Curtis. We also had Ye visiting the island, the artist formerly known as Kanye West. He was well publicized here last year that he was visiting the island, originally for a short stay for a week to 10 days, but liked the place that much that he ended up staying for 5 weeks. Oprah Winfrey is also a regular visitor here, and she came on a little girls trip following Jeff Bezos' wedding. She came here with Gayle King and Kris Jenner. Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez are always spotted on this island. Cristiano has been a long-time fan of Mallorca for many years, and we expect him to be joining us again this summer. Eva Longoria was here filming last summer, and she was actually spotted having a little lunch in Besso down in Palma Nova, so that shows you how that resort is changing. Daniel Day-Lewis was enjoying some time with Steven Spielberg on his yacht off the south coast of Mallorca. Matthew McConaughey and his partner Camila Alves were also spotted in Puerto Andrax. Dua Lipa was in Mallorca, as she often is. She's been a long-time frequent visitor and fan of the island. She was staying in the Belmont Residencia in Valdemossa. Magic Johnson, the NBA legend, visited Mallorca, spent lots of time on his yacht and frequented some of our more famous restaurants on the island. And another basketball legend, Scottie Pippen, also popped up at the end of the season, and he stayed up at the St. Regis Mar de Val. And we also had a late appearance from the Beckhams. They were spotted down in Andrax and spent times in the yacht off the south coast. And that list just goes on and on and on, but it just highlights some of the names here. And the reason we are interested in that is because these people have, of course, the funds and the choice to go anywhere in the world, but they choose to come to this incredible island that we are fortunate enough to call home. So let's see who you can spot this year in Mallorca 2026. So that's it for today's video. As always, if you've got any opinions or comments on anything we've discussed today or anything that you'd like to see me cover on these videos, please leave a comment down below and I will see you in the next one.